I lost everything in less than 30 minutes. Not because I was careless, not because I was greedy, but because I trusted the wrong people. It started with something small, something normal. I just wanted help with a payment app. The screen kept showing an error, so I searched online for customer support. I found a number. It looked official. Clean website. Professional design. I thought I was safe. But that call, that single call, cost me over $1 million. And the worst part? The people who destroyed me knew exactly how to earn my trust.
This is the story of a 68-year-old retired man who lost everything. Not in a robbery, not in a risky business deal, but inside one of the fastest growing scams in the world. Fraud investigators say cases like this are increasing at an alarming rate. Every day, victims lose homes, retirement savings, entire life savings. The retired victim had worked his whole life. He trusted technology. He believed he was careful. But criminals had a different plan. It began with a simple mistake. The retired victim searched online for help. He clicked the first customer support phone number he saw. That number didn't belong to any real company. It led straight to a professional fraud operation. The voice on the line sounded calm, friendly, reassuring. They told him there was suspicious activity on his account. Fear was their first weapon. They said his money could be at risk. They urged him to act fast. They asked him to install protection software. But it wasn't protection, it was control. Within minutes, they had remote access. They could see everything, his passwords, his accounts, his private life. But they didn't take the money right away. That's what makes this scam so dangerous. They built trust first. They called every day, asked about his health, his family. They became part of his routine. Experts warn this is psychological warfare. Scammers are trained to create fear, then relief, then dependency. The brain begins to associate their calls with safety. Soon the victim couldn't imagine a day without hearing from them. This is how control is established, not through force, through connection. At first there was hesitation. Small conversations, small reassurances, then small transfers, a few $100s, then a few thousand. Each time, nothing bad happened. Each time, his confidence grew. That was intentional. Scammers understand that trust is built in stages. They don't rush the collapse, they design it. Then the manipulation deepened. A new message appeared. Kind words, warm attention, daily conversations. She asked if he had eaten, how he was feeling. She said she cared. The victim felt seen. He felt understood. Weeks turned into months. Emotional bonds formed. Trust hardened. And eventually, romance entered the picture. Experts explain that older victims are often targeted because they may live alone, crave companionship, and trust more easily. The relationship filled a quiet space in his life, and the scammers knew exactly how to use that. Then came the opportunity. She told him they could build a future together. She introduced him to what looked like an investment opportunity. In reality, it was a fake trading platform. She showed screenshots of profits, balances rising, money growing. At first, he invested small amounts, and it appeared to work. The numbers went up. Returns looked real. He even believed he had made money. But the profits were just numbers on a screen, nothing more. She encouraged him, told him he was smart, that he was making the right decisions, so he invested more. His savings, his retirement, money meant for medical care, money meant for family, money meant for the rest of his life. Each transfer felt difficult, but every time he was reassured. Every time he was promised a better future. Eventually, more than $1 million, a lifetime of work, gone with a few clicks. Then everything stopped. He tried to withdraw. The platform froze. Customer support disappeared. Messages went unanswered. She vanished. His family had raised concerns earlier. They sensed something was wrong. But by the time the warnings became urgent, the damage was already done. The money was gone. All of it. That's when the truth became impossible to ignore. The relationship was fake. The profits were fake. The platform was fake. Everything was fake. The aftermath was devastating. financially ruined, emotionally broken. Some nights he couldn't sleep. Some mornings he struggled to breathe. The silence in his home became overwhelming. He replayed every decision, every message, every transfer. He blamed himself. He felt ashamed. He had trusted strangers more than his own instincts. Like many victims, he almost didn't report it. Experts say shame keeps many people silent, and silence helps scammers survive. Recovery is difficult. Much of the stolen money moves quickly across borders, through layered accounts, through digital wallets. By the time investigators are alerted, it's often gone. Fraud investigators say this is part of a global crime operation. Highly organized, highly trained, different teams handle different roles. One group runs fake customer support, another builds emotional relationships, another manages the money. They work together, across borders, around the clock, targeting millions. This is not random crime, it is an industry. This story is not rare, it's happening right now. Someone watching this video may already be talking to a scammer. So remember this: no real company will ever ask for remote access. No stranger online deserves your money. And no investment that feels perfect is real. Share this story, because awareness could save someone's life. And right now, the scammers are already searching for their next victim. And they're getting better every day.